Hey guys, Ennis here with Whiteacre Properties, taking you actually on a ride to Jamaica Plain today to go and take a look at our two-family project here in JP. It's our condo conversion project. I've showed you guys before. I think we did a video on day one when we bought it, and then the plan once we got with the clean out and demo. So let's go take a look around and I'll show you guys everything we've done so far, any progress made and any lessons learned. So let's go take a look. So basically what we have done so far is we have framed all three floors. We have two units here that we can actually finish nicely and sell them as condos. It used to be a legal two-family and we made the decision to actually sell them separately, sell these two apartments completely separately, because that's going to bring in more money to us if we do that. So it's a condo conversion project that we are working on. So guys, we're gonna go take the stairs and go right up to the second floor. So this is their separate unit and we're gonna go check out the upstairs. So let's go, follow me. It's really dirty here because it's still an active job site. We are still cleaning up the siding. There's guys here doing that and filling up the dumpster. So that's what it looks like. Real life, real project. So this is what unit 2 looks like right now. We did frame new stairs. You come upstairs and you are right in the kitchen. We actually created some layouts here as far as where the kitchen is going to go. An island right here, a fridge, a stove, cabinets. So you come up, you got this open floor plan and you got these high ceilings, and look how much light you can get from all these windows. We got 1, 2, 3 and 3 windows over there. So we have like 6 big windows here. So it's going to be really, really beautiful natural light coming in. Actually, something really I wanted to stop and bring up to you guys is the struggle that we had with the stairs here going up to unit 2. This unit has a separate entrance, but it really had narrow staircases. So the goal for us, obviously, we're always thinking about the end buyer. We keep the end buyer in mind. If they're going to come here and spend $850,000 on one unit, we really want them to have a beautiful unit. And that entrance and the stairs is probably the first thing they're going to see. And if it's narrow, it's always going to be a challenge for them to envision themselves in the house, bringing things up, bringing furniture up. So we tried really hard to expand as much as possible the stairs here. And if you look around, we also could have framed this wall all the way here, and we decided to stop halfway through because we wanted to put some open railings. So when you come up the stairs here, it feels like you have plenty of space. It feels open, and we decided to put a window so it brings in light. So those are the design element is really important. So it's not only about buying a property, running the numbers, and then just turning the plans to a general contractor. For us, it's actually an everyday challenge to make sure everything that we're building is going to be functional for the buyers, but it's also going to be something that they come in and it's going to create the wow factor. They come in and they're going to be like, wow, look how open this space is. Look at the floor plan, right? So that's what we created here. Basically, before we actually had partition walls separating these bedrooms. They were using, I believe, this as a living room and that as a dining room. Now it's all open because, again, that's what's selling nowadays and that's what's beautiful. But we took walls out and we had a structural engineer create plans for us, and then we handed those over to the framers to really frame everything that's here now. So again, kitchen, dining, and then living room right there. And right behind me, we have a half bathroom because all the bedrooms are upstairs. So we decided we needed a half bath for this floor. If you have people over, if you have friends and family, you really probably don't want to send them up to the second floor where the bedrooms are. So we decided it made a lot of sense to have a half bathroom down here. So that's the layout. Follow me. I want to show you a special bedroom right here. This one, it's definitely my favorite room in the building. It can be an office. It can also be a bedroom. But look at this view. We are keeping these big windows. So we created the rough opening to install 2 brand new windows. And we're gonna put a glass door here that's gonna get us to the outside deck. I think for this unit, the view is gonna sell this building. We're gonna make it really nice. Again, really high ceilings and ton of lights. So it's gonna be really, really cool. One thing to keep in mind when you are actually doing work in the city of Boston, just because houses are so tight and so close together and everybody's parking on the street, is really the struggle with dumpsters coming in and out, with contractors parking on site. You got to take that into consideration. One thing that we actually failed at early on this project, and it definitely delayed this project, was the fact that we didn't have a project manager on site every day. We are going through a transition right now with our project managers, and I was supposed to be here on site every day, and of course I didn't do that. I ended up going on vacation for a week, and guys were here framing, and they had demo, and basically what happened is that we didn't really have a dumpster on site, and that's a problem, because if you are demoing on the inside, if you are framing, you have a lot of stuff left over that you just want to throw away and remove from the property. And it became really bad, where we had debris on the side yard that was supposed to be on the dumpster, and it became a challenge to get the dumpster in and out of here, just because there's really no way to turn for the truck and for them to put the dumpster. We figured it out. We ended up with 2 dumpsters, one on the driveway, one on the street, after getting a street permit. But those are the things that you got to think about when you are renovating the city of Boston. You need space. If you don't have space in your own property to put a dumpster, you need to go and get a street permit with the city and just block pretty much 2 or 3 spots on the street to put your dumpster. Guys, I wanted to share that because we struggle with that. Our neighbors didn't like us for a couple of weeks here because we were just struggling to get the debris out, and our yard became like a dumpster site where everything was being thrown. So that wasn't pleasant. So something we learned, and we'll never do that again. But I wanted to share that because if you are going through something similar, yeah, you can learn from it, hopefully. So we're going up to the top floor. Bedroom number 1. It's the attic space, right? So you get obviously you got the roof at an angle here. But I think it's still gonna add a ton of character because it's unique. It's the attic space, but it's gonna be fully insulated, and it's gonna be a really nice finished space. We got 2 big windows that are bringing in a lot of light. Nice closets right there. So let me show you the master bedroom really quick. So master bedroom is gonna have cathedral ceiling, 2 big windows, big closet right here, which is a walk-in closet. And yeah, it feels spacious, it feels good, and it has a good flow, and that's exactly what we're going after. We really wanted this space to have a good flow. So master bathroom right here, double vanity. We're gonna keep that window. We decided we're actually gonna eliminate this window here because that's where the shower is gonna go. So we really don't want to have a shower with a big window in front, so we're gonna close that and have this space here all as a stand-up shower. Yeah, but this was actually an area that was the ceiling was much lower, and we decided to actually reframe this whole dormer to make sure that the height actually is good, because that's, you know, we got to spend money on the master bathroom and a master bedroom. That's really where we need to focus on, because the person that's buying it, that's where they're going to spend their time. So we couldn't really have low ceilings on a master bath. That was a no-no, so we revised the plans when we were here on site and created this dormer, which is a new addition. I think we made a right decision, because at the end of the day, it's going to turn out to be a really, really nice bathroom. Follow me back, we'll go and check out one more full bath up here, washer and dryer room, and a final bedroom. And if you're liking this, please do me a favor, subscribe, share, follow us, because I really need your love and support here. So, all right, let's go. So washer and dryer, right here, we're gonna frame a wall, and it's gonna be washer and dryer. We're thinking of maybe leaving it open, or maybe we create a closet. But as you walk out of the master bath, it's right here to your right. And then this is another full bathroom. It can be a kid's bathroom, it can be a visitor's bathroom. but this is a full bath, so it's going to be great. The challenge here for this one, and this is where the fire was. When we bought the property, one of the reasons why they sold was that they had a fire. They didn't really want to renovate it, so they sold to us as is. And it's fine, we can work with fire, and we can work with mold, and we can work with all those issues. So we bought it. We decided to turn this into a full bathroom. It's a unique shape, because if you look at the ceiling here, it's definitely not straightforward. But this is going to be a single vanity. We're going to be a tub and a toilet, so it's going to be a full bath. And I think it's going to work great. We wanted to add a skylight here. It was going to be too challenging, so we decided to skip that. So let's talk really quick about what's coming up next year. So far we have finished the framing, right? As we said that. We have HVAC guys, plumbers and electricians lined up. So that's what's going on next. The HVAC guy actually already started. We're gonna have separate heating and AC unit. It's gonna be central heat and AC per apartment. And he wanted to go first, so we let him go first. And then plumbers and electricians will start at the same time. And they know exactly how many lights we're putting in. They know exactly where, for the plumber at least, where the faucets and toilets are going and showers. So he needs to know all that information. So that is something we got to do ahead of time. We got together actually just this week with Charlie, our project manager, and Annie that helps with design. And we decided exactly what type of vanity we're putting, the size of the vanity, where is the toilet going, are we doing tub or shower. So that is an exercise we got to do for each individual bathroom and kitchen. For kitchen, we also bring in a specialist that's all they do. It's a kitchen design company, and they come in and they give us some ideas as far as how to really set up the cabinets and stoves and dishwashers and refrigerators, because a lot can happen there. And if it's not actually designed right, it can make this space look weird and not functional. So we got them in, and that they help us with the design, and they give us a quote, and they pretty much sell us the cabinets. So once we know where the fridge is going, where the sink, dishwasher, stove is going, then we can work around running a gas pipe for the stove, running a water line for the sink, running the electrical for all the appliances that we have. So that is done ahead of time, because when these guys show up on site to start work, they run with it. They want everything actually in writing. They don't want to stop and call us, and they really don't want us to figure it out on the spot. They want to do this ahead of time. So once these guys are actually done, right, once the electrician actually completes their job, plumber and HVAC, those guys are going to call the city for an inspection. They bring in an inspector to make sure everything was built per code and according to the plans. And then only at that point, I actually call our building inspector, our framing inspector, to do a walkthrough so he can actually check everything that we did as far as the framing that we did here, the window installation and all that. So that's next. And then on the outside, we already installed the roof. Now we're going to install the windows, and we're going to install the new siding. And then we're going to have pretty much a weather-tight building, which is great, because even if we get now into the winter months, we can focus on the inside and finish the inside at our own pace and be comfortable in here instead of dealing with the cold and all that. So that's the goal. Get the building weather-tight, get rough framing signed off, rough inspections for electrical and plumbing, and then move on to installation, drywall, and all the finished work, it's going to be amazing. If you guys are liking this, share, comment, subscribe. I want to know actually what questions you guys have for me. I really want to answer those questions. Whatever it is, if you are just beginning, or if you had an issue similar to what I'm going through here, or excited to learn more about condo conversion, like, subscribe, share, comment below, and see you guys on the next one.